Mikey Dunn here for 3CTV Live's Chessmont Game of the Week on ChessmontFootball.com. Got another great matchup for you tonight, as it's the Downingtown West Whippets playing host to the Neshaminy Redskins. Downingtown West comes in at a surprising 0-2. They've lost two heartbreaking games the last 2 weeks, both games at home. We'll get a little bit more into Downingtown in a minute, but Carl, tell us a little bit about Neshaminy.
Yeah, the Neshaminy Redskins are 2-0 this year in the Suburban 1 League, head by Coach Steve Wilmot. And they're beating Roman Catholic 28-20 and Penridge 31-24, a couple of close games, led by Mason Jones, a 3-year quarterback who had 261 yards last week and 3 touchdowns. Also, Will Dogba, who had 26 carries for 144 yards against Penridge. And also Ole Manzik, who had 3 great catches for 2 touchdowns.
And again, Neshaminy, one of the favorites in the area for 6A. Downingtown West was considered to be a powerhouse this year, but they're 0-2. They lost the opening game 42-41 to Perkins Valley. We talked about it before last week's game. They had the chance to kick an extra point to tie it at the end of the first matchup, but they decided to go for 2 and miss it. Last week, they lost 34-31 to the Wayne Valley Indians from New Jersey. 8 lead changes in that game. So thus far for Downingtown West, the offense has been very effective, but the defense has struggled to get enough stops. They've gotten some stops, but they've just not gotten enough of them. So Downingtown West is looking to get their first win of the season again. 1 losing season in the last 10 years. Neshaminy, you said the names. You have Dogba, you have Manzik, you got the 3-year starter Mason Jones. So expect all of the big name players, Geyser, Zapp, and Riddick for West, and then Dogba, Jones, Treadway, Manzik. We're going to be saying those names a lot tonight. And Carl, it's a hot one tonight. Talk about how that's really going to impact tonight's game.
Sure is, Mikey. A couple weeks ago at Ruston, where the players had a hard time staying on the field as they some of them had heat strokes, some of them just would go in for a play, out for a play, and they just had not taken enough water. So we're hoping that they are fully hydrated for this game, and we won't have a big problem with that. But look for it.
Yeah, again, that Ruston game, I'd never seen so many people cramp up. And this is about as hot tonight as it was at that Ruston game. So hopefully all the players hydrated up last night, because that's really what you got to do the night before you're in the heat. And then, lots of water needing to be consumed by both teams this evening. Never want to see injuries at any level of football, especially don't want to see it with younger kids. But we're going to pause here as the Downingtown West Marching Band plays their rendition of the national anthem. So, Downingtown West Band, as usual, great performance of the Star Spangled Banner. And if you're a Downingtown West fan, you're hoping your team gives a great performance tonight again. Trying to avoid going 0-3, but the Neshaminy Redskins, not exactly a lightweight of a team. So it's going to be a hard-fought matchup tonight. We're going to see, can Downingtown's defense get the stops they need? Neshaminy with 3 turnovers last week, will they be better with their ball security? So we get ready to kick it off here. Downingtown West will be kicking off. Their kicker, Massimo Biscardi, one of the best kickers in southeastern Pennsylvania. Downingtown West has won the last 2 matchups in this series, but Neshaminy leads the all-time series 5-2. And we are underway. Biscardi's kick takes the return man into the end zone, which of course is an automatic touchback. So the Neshaminy Redskins, led by their 3-year starter and senior quarterback Mason Jones, one of the team captains. So far this season, he's put up 2 impressive performances. Week 1, 261 yards passing. Week 2, 266 yards passing. His main running back, Will Dogba, number 7, and the backfield with him. Man in motion. Handoff goes to Dogba. He gets a gain of 6 on the play. Downingtown West, last game, what was big for them was if they got a stop on 1st and 2nd down, they weren't getting off the field on 3rd down, or they were just giving up a big play on 1st down. So you know they've been working on a lot this week. If you go on to 3CTV Live's Facebook page, you'll see an interview with Coach Mike Milano, and they're talking about DIAs, which means do it again in practice. They've been having to go over plays over and over and over again, just working on stuff. Dropping back to pass. Pass is almost intercepted. The pass was broken up by TJ Simmons. Dangerous play there.
Very, very dangerous play. Almost intercepted. So we got it. That was a mental mistake on Mason's part.
So it's 3rd and 4 for Neshaminy on this opening drive of the first quarter of the game. Shotgun formation. Downingtown showing blitz. That pass is complete, and he's still going all the way up the sideline, inside the 30, into the 20. He's going to go in for the score. That is Mike Garlick. It looked like Garlick actually possibly jumped off, false start, or either that, he just had perfect timing. He got right behind the defense, went up the sideline for the big touchdown. 75-yard touchdown reception for Neshaminy. Not what Downingtown West wanted to see.
That was too easy, Mike. Mikey, it was. You could see it. The play developing. He was wide open, and he got there way too late. So easy touchdown.
The point is up, and it is good. So it is 7-0 Neshaminy. With 11:03 to go in the first quarter. We'll be right back after this word from the D'Ambrosio Auto Group.
Now till Labor Day, Jeff D'Ambrosio Destination Downingtown is having a huge price reduction sale. Jeff is making it easy for you to buy that new vehicle. Get up to $12,000 off a 2016 Ram truck. Lease a new Jeep as low as $99 a month. Over 2,500 vehicles in stock. Savings up to $12,000. Plus our goal of 100% credit approval. Jeff makes it easy to make the right deal. Hurry in now to get the easy deal of a lifetime. Jeff D'Ambrosio Auto Group Destination Downingtown. The easy dealership. Nobody beats Jeff. If you want it for less, you gotta see Jeff.
So Mason Jones to Mike Garlick on the 75-yard touchdown reception. Was only about a 10-yard pass completion, but he took it all the way up the sideline as there was only one man in coverage. So we're getting ready for Neshaminy to kick it off. Their kicker, Dylan McDonald. Downingtown West with 3 men back anticipating this return. Strong kick inside the 5. So Whippet's got a good wedge going. Great return by Kenny Costello. That was a perfectly set up block, set up blocks, I should say, by the Whippets.
Terrific block there, and he didn't have the speed to break all the way through. He got all the way to the 43-yard line, so great run.
Yeah, tackled from behind. You never like to be tackled from your behind if you're trying to get a big play, but still, nice return. So it's 1st and 10 from the 43. Handoff goes to Riddick. Riddick would like to forget what happened early in last week's game where he had a fumble. So a very talented running back. He was injured last season, but he's trying to get the Whippets their first win this season. 2nd and 7, ball on their own 46. Shotgun formation, man in motion. Handoff goes for maybe a half-yard gain to Costello. Third and 6 for the Whippets. Downingtown, although they put up a lot of points, we didn't see too many different plays last week from them.
Right. They ran the same type of plays over and over. They have pretty good schemes, so it tends to work.
Shotgun formation. Man in motion is Riddick. Geyser throws it just too high. Pass was intended for Matt McNulty. And I was going to actually talk about him. McNulty last week a couple of different times got behind the defense. He had a few drops, but it also led to some first downs. And late in the game, they shied away from that when I thought it would have been key to their comeback. But unable to connect there. Pass just too high. So the Whippets have to punt. Good field position, unable to capitalize on it. Against a team like Neshaminy, you got to take your opportunities. Booming kick, returned by Zach Treadway. Tackled out of bounds at the 24. Biscardi doing double duty again this week, doing place kicking duties and punting. So Neshaminy trying to make it 2 for 2 for scoring drives. First and 10 on their own 24, 9:28 to go in the first quarter. Can the Whippet defense get a stop? I mean, I know you weren't here for last week's game, but you watched it. What have you seen that this defense can do to improve?
I think they have to get more pressure on the quarterback.
Handoff goes to up the middle. It's going to be 2nd and 7 for the Redskins.
Gain of 4, 2nd down and 6.
So, Carl, we saw Downingtown West get some pressure on the quarterback last week, but that was when they were doing a blitz. Do you think their front 4 will be able to generate enough pressure themselves, or will they need to send extra guys?
Yeah, I think they're going to have to send extra. Here's another big play, Mikey. And
Pass complete to Joel Stills.
And there's a penalty flag down. Might have holding. Let's see.
You have to think that's going to be coming back. Usually you see one of the teams moving a certain direction, and Neshaminy's moving backwards. You can tell they know it's on them. See a nice little cheer for the Whippets fans. Said,
Yeah, it's the first positive thing that's happened tonight so far.
again, this is a Whippet team that lost their starting running back and starting quarterback from last season, but they were confident coming into this year. And, I mean, they put up 41 points in the first week, 31 points last week. So when you've scored 72 points in 2 weeks, you can't really blame the offense. 2nd and 2 because it was a spot of the foul penalty. Pass was thrown just too far for the intended target, Corey Joyce.
Wide open for a touchdown if he hit him there. Did you see that?
Yeah, I think there was some good. It was a good non-call because both players were jockeying for the ball. But yeah, Joyce had a step on his man. The secondary for Downingtown West has given up some big plays this year, but again, they've had some nice pass breakups. We saw that last week against Wayne Valley. So it's 3rd and 2. I'm expecting to see a run here.
Yeah, look for dog bone in this one, Mikey. There it is. First down.
He's still going. Tackle finally brought down at the 40. You need 2, you gain 8. We both thought it was coming.
Good blocking up front on that play.
I mean, he just needed to make one cut, and he was right there at the first down. So 1st and 10 on the 40, 8:07 to go in the first quarter. The Redskins lead the Whippets 7-0. Jones in the shotgun. Goes the quick bubble screen. Oh, and what a move by Treadway. He makes another man miss. Single coverage is what killed the Whippets last week. And if you can, just single out a receiver, throw it to him, he can make a play like that. Just keep doing that. Downtown West, can they afford to leave Treadway in single coverage? Can they afford to leave any of these receivers in single coverage?
Yeah, that was a great throw and a great move, but he had too much space to get by him.
So the Redskins marching down the field. Handoff goes to Dogba. Gain of 1. Now the Whippets have to be thinking, all right, we got to stop here. Maybe get a stop on 2nd down, but if it's going to be a 3rd and long passing down, the Redskins have shown they can get the big plays. But baby steps, baby steps. You know, this Whippet defense has been working as hard as they can. They're just looking for that one big play. Can they force that fumble, make that interception? I think they're a big play away from just firing up the team. But we have a timeout on the field. Timeout called by Neshaminy. So we'll be right back after this word from Miller's Insurance.
Chester County's most trusted insurance agency. Whether it's for your automobile or your home, a life insurance policy, or coverage for your business. Since 1975, Miller's Insurance Agency has been protecting homes, property, people, and businesses throughout Chester County. Miller's guides you every step of the way, providing the best options, getting you the right policy that works best for you. Contact us today for a no-cost consultation. Miller's Insurance Agency. We're here today for your tomorrows. Visit online at miainc.com.
Chester County Transmission is Chester County's auto repair pros for all your auto needs. They are family owned, and Chester County Transmission pledges to all of their customers that we will repair your transmission using the most cost-effective repair methods available. It's not hard to see why they've been trusted since 1980. They're located at 2343 East Lincoln Highway in Coatesville and can be reached at 610-384-2879. That's Chester County Transmission for all your auto repair needs. Good pressure by the Whippets. And finally, what they've been waiting for, they hit the receiver as soon as he gets the ball. Nice tackle there by the Whippets.
Yes, that was Ryan Wetzel who made that tackle, linebacker. Good play.
We saw the pressure, but that's because it was a screen pass again. Usually you let the pressure get near the quarterback so he can float the ball over the pass rush's heads and gets it to the running back. But it was, as you said, nice play by the Whippets. So it's 3rd and 11. Just for confidence-wise, they really need to get a stop here. Dropping back the pass, and that pass is complete again to Treadway. He's making big play after big play.
That was just a great play. Great pass and a great catch by Treadway.
We said it after first down when it was 2nd and 9. I said if they can get the stop on on 2nd down, they still did get the stop on 3rd. Even with the 3rd and 11, they still couldn't get it done. 1st and 10 for the Redskins. Handoff up the middle to Dogba. He's being carried forward for an extra couple yards. So the Redskins pretty much having their way right now.
They sure are, Mikey. They're executing wonderfully. Just big plays by Dogba, Treadway, and of course the quarterbacks.
We have a Downingtown West player down. Sorry, not to cut you off. Again, is it cramping or do you think it's a actual injury? Too hard to tell right now. He's got his head down. They're not working on his legs like it's a cramp. Folks, want to tell you that we have a nice opportunity to get your car wash coming up. That's right. There's a fundraiser benefiting Metzler's Gymnastics at the Exxon at Route 30 and Business 30 in Thorndale, coming up Saturday the 24th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. So get your car wash, help out a great business. So, Carl, this is a defense that we've seen give up a lot of points in the first 2 games of the season. Tonight, first quarter, the ball's already inside their 10. They're already trailing 7-0. What do you tell your defense if you're the defensive coordinator or if you're Coach Milano?
Yeah, you got to keep plugging away. Neshaminy's executing terrific football right now, and it's Downingtown's job to keep on plugging away and keep on tackling and trying to force a turnover, which is what they need right now. They need a big play.
And usually you see if the defense can make a big play, that gets the offense fired up. But right now they're worried about their player being injured. Folks, want to tell you about Barnabas of Westchester. That's right, Barnabas is a group that exists to help people that are involved in some sort of career transition. Whether you're unemployed, underemployed, returning to the workplace after a long absence, or maybe just thinking about switching careers, they're here to help you. Barnabas Westchester meets in the community room of Providence Church, located at 430 Hannam Avenue in Westchester. They meet every Monday from 6:30 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. All are welcome to attend. For more information, go to barnabaswc.org or email info@barnabas.org. As you see the injured player walking off on his own power, it's Wayne Anderson. Again, still very hot and muggy out. So the clock is ticking again as the Redskins look to continue their drive. 2nd and 2 from the Whippet 6-yard line. Handoff goes to Dogba.
He's got the first down.
It seems like every time the Whippets make contact with him, they carry him forward for another yard or two. It's part him keeping his legs churning, part of them carrying him. So 1st and goal from the 3. When it's a receiver when they're trying to bring down a receiver, he makes a move, they have trouble tackling him. When it's the running back, they carry him forward for an extra couple yards. So the tackling needs to improve for the Whippets. I formation for Neshaminy. Handoff goes to Dogba. He's in for the touchdown. 3-yard touchdown run. Will Dogba. 13-0 Redskins with the lead. Downingtown West had the chance to get off the field on that 3rd and 11, but Treadway made his second big play of the drive. And to attempt the extra point is Dylan McDonald. Kick is up and it is good. So Neshaminy leads Downingtown West by a score of 14-0 with 4:41 to go here in the first quarter. We'll be right back after this word from 3ctvlive.com.
Looking to advertise your business? Well, 3ctvlive.com would like to welcome you, the business community, to advertise on our Game of the Week Chessmont League for 3ctvlive.com. Please contact Al Ray Johnson of 3CTV Live at 610-306-9492. Again, 3ctvlive.com welcomes the business community to advertise live on Game of the Week Chessmont League.
Carl, what's especially important right now is for Downingtown West offense to get a good drive going, put some points on the board. Number one, because they want to make this a one-score game. Number two, to give this defense a breather.
Absolutely. They need to get a drive going here, Mikey. Down 14. They could get some life back into them if they can get something going offensively. Maybe that'll help out the defense.
Defense can get fired up, seeing the team score. They can get a chance to take a breath. They can also, if it's a nice long drive, they can get themselves a chance to get some composure. Onside kick attempt. As you very quickly said, it was recovered by the Whippets. So the Redskins give them great field position. If you want a great time, go to Beaver Creek Tavern, located at 1350 Bondsville Road. They got live bands coming up every Saturday night. They got best burgers in Chester County, including that delicious bison burger. Not a meat eater, though. Guess what? They got vegetarian options, gluten-free options. They got a full menu available all day. It's classic American fare. That's Beaver Creek Tavern, located at 1350 Bondsville Road. Again, Downingtown West loves their pre-snap movement. Always got guys moving around just to throw the defense off. Option play. Geyser gives it to Costello. You know what? That play did not work very well last week. The defense really is set up very well each time. They have somebody near the quarterback, and there's somebody waiting there for the pitchman, or the pitchman is far enough away that the guy that was marking the quarterback can get to the running back.
They still got 4 yards, so that's at least a positive play.
If you gain 4 yards of carry, you'll get a first down if you do that 3 times. Guys are under center. Man in motion's Costello. Handoff goes to Riddick. Keeps his legs turning, lowers his head, gets gain of 5.5. They're going to be a half yard short of the first down.
Riddick carries the football. Hayden Rooney.
Actually, even closer than that, as it looks like the ref on the near side of the field, right in front of us, spotted a little bit further. So it's going to be a first down.
Yeah,
The ref on the far side of the field had it about a half yard further away, but what's funny is the ref on the near side who made the spot be close to the first down, he kept looking at the ref on the far side going, it's a first down, it's a first down. So the Whippets do something they were unable to do on their first drive. They get a first down. Guys are in the shotgun. Geyser keeps it himself. Kind of dangerous there. He was holding the ball out, trying to get an extra yard. Better make sure he holds on to that. So Carl, this is what we're talking about. Downingtown West, they get a couple first downs. Maybe that'll lead to some points on the board. The defense is getting a breather.
Neshaminy is giving them a break by that onside kick, and they're trying to take advantage of it.
Handoff goes to Zaff. First time we've said his name all night, and he's one of their big playmakers. Again, if you go to the interview with Coach Milano on 3CTV Live's Facebook page, he'll talk about what kind of player, what kind of athlete Zaff is. He's also a very talented wrestler. Plays offense, plays defense. Real Iron Man football player. 3rd and 3 for the Whippets. Need to get the first down here. Handoff goes to Riddick. He's got the first down and then some. Takes the ball down to the 20-yard line. First down, Whippets. Kaiser was down for a second, but he was just tying his shoe. Not to worry any of the Whippet faithful. They're trying to make the dog pound get excited. That's the Downingtown West student section. See the fans with the watermelon helmets are here again this week. Shotgun formation. Handoff goes to Riddick again. What I like about Riddick is when he knows that he doesn't really have the room to run, he just lowers his head and tries to fight for that extra yard.
Yeah, their running game is really working. They seem to have it together, and let's keep going with it.
And if the running game is going, that's when you open it up for the play action passing game. Handoff to Zapp. Nice play. And he's going to go in for the score. 16-yard touchdown run. Cole Zapp. Nice job breaking a tackle there. We say they love their pre-snap motion. They always got a lot of moving parts. It throws off the defense. That time it was Zapp taking I guess you'd call it a counter play. It was a nice job by him making the one cut and then making the Redskins miss. They're a Biscardi extra point away from making this a 7-point ball game. Kick is up and it is good. So with 2:04 to go here in the first quarter, it's Downingtown West trailing 14-7, but that was just what the doctor ordered. Coach Milano has to be happy with that drive.
Excellent drive, 52 yards, and all on the ground. And Zapp, they got to get him the ball. They did, and he made a great run. Showed some great athletic ability. He looked like he was going to go down, but he has he has the ability to stay upright. And he ran it in.
As you said, Neshaminy helping him out. Coach Steve Wilmot, don't know if he was trying to put Downingtown away early by catching him off guard with an onside kick. It happened last week. So,
well, it was like a turnover or like a big kickoff return. So I'm not sure why he did that. Again, probably to try to get them, blow them away. If they got the ball back, figuring Downingtown wouldn't be able to stop them, but it didn't work.
Now the key is going to be, can the Downingtown West defense get a stop? Biscardi, who usually kicks it into the end zone. We saw last game, as the game progressed, his kicks weren't as strong, but what a strong kick there. That ball is muffed. But, again, it's high school football. Ball goes into the end zone. Doesn't matter if it's muffed by the return man. It's still a touchback. We're live at Kopp-Myers Stadium in Downingtown, Pennsylvania. Kopp-Myers Stadium, of course, home to both the Whippets and the Cougars. Can Mason Jones lead the Redskins on another scoring drive? They've been very successful running and throwing the ball on their first two drives. Handoff goes to Dogba. He breaks one tackle, but then he's hit hard at the 23-yard line. Be second. Caught the 24, so it'll be 2nd and 6 for Neshaminy. Dove was just 5'9", 187 pounds, but he's a strong little guy. That's what makes him such a dangerous running back, is he's got good speed, but he's also got the strength. Jones throws it up way too far. He actually had Garlic open if he wanted the screen pass, unless he was just really there as a decoy and they were never looking to him. But here we are again, another third down, this time 3rd and 6. Can the Whippet defense get off the field?
Yeah, this is a big play, Mikey. They stop him here, get the ball back, they get this game tied. So it's a very big play.
And again, if they get the stop here, they should get decent field position. But again, they got to get the stop. And it looks like it's going to be man coverage again, and that's been problematic. So the Redskins go to Treadway. Throwing it way too high was Jones. I don't know if that ball slipped out of his hands or if he just didn't think that his intended target was open up. He just wanted to throw it away. But the Whippet defense does indeed get the stop. So it's 4th and 6 for Neshaminy. And back to return the punt is Zaff. Standing on the Whippet 46-yard line right now. Neshaminy getting a player in late, but they still got 16 seconds on the play clock. High snap. Nice job by the punter just to catch that, but it takes a Redskin bounce. The ball finally comes to a stop right on the 30-yard line. You actually see that a lot in high school football where an almost blown play on a punch leads to a nice bounce because the Whippet special teams was just saying, hey, get away from the ball, don't let it hit you, and then it leads to a good bounce.
Did you see on that snap, 3 guys were in front of the punter, and it looked like the snapper had to throw the ball over the 3 guys, and he threw it too high. It was interesting, but a great play by the punter to get it off.
Yeah, he showed he had some ups there, and still not a great kick, but it took a good bounce. And Downingtown West has to call a timeout before they even take their first play of the drive. So give you a little Chestmont update. Right now it's Westchester Henderson leading Owen J. Roberts 7-0 end of the first quarter. Henderson, who wasn't even expected to be that strong of a team this year, is looking to go 3-0. Yeah, if you're wondering where Mike Dunn, our other announcer, is, he's at the Henderson game tonight. So he'll be giving us some updates. So Downingtown West looking to tie this ball game up. They got 1 minute, 3 seconds to go. Each team has used a timeout in the first quarter. Last drive, it was all Downingtown just running the ball. Do you think maybe they try and work some play action in on this drive?
Yeah, they could, but you want to stay with successful, and you want to make Neshaminy stop that run.
And what gets tricky is if you try the play action on first down, it doesn't work. You're in a second long, okay. But if you run the ball to keep trying to do what works on first down, you don't get that big of a gain and then do the play action. You really need to hope it comes through. Pistol formation. Geyser looked like he was going to try and throw the bubble screen, but his running back ran into him. That threw him off. Broken play there. They're lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
45 seconds to go in the first quarter.
That definitely threw the timing off on that play, and it's like the running back didn't know what to do at that point.
They call a timeout before that play, and
yeah,
that's what happens when they come out of it. Very frustrating for the coaching staff. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. 14-7 Neshaminy leading Downingtown West at Kottmeyer Stadium. Handoff up the middle. Riddick gets tripped up. He had a hole, but somebody was just able to get a hold of his foot. Gonna have to see. That's probably gonna do it here for the first quarter. And you're watching the 3CTV Live Chestmont Game of the Week on ChestmontFootball.com. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram on 3CTV Live. And that's the end of the first quarter. The visiting Neshaminy Redskins lead the home Downingtown West Whippets 14-7. Be right back after this word from the D'Ambrosio Auto Group.
Now till Labor Day, Jeff D'Ambrosio Destination Downingtown is having a huge price reduction sale. Jeff is making it easy for you to buy that new vehicle. Get up to $12,000 off a 2016 Ram truck. Lease a new Jeep as low as $99 a month. Over 2,500 vehicles in stock. Savings up to $12,000. Plus our goal of 100% credit approval. Jeff makes it easy to make the right deal. Hurry in now to get the easy deal of a lifetime. Jeff D'Ambrosio Auto Group Destination Downingtown. The easy dealership. Nobody beats Jeff. If you want it for less, you gotta see Jeff.
Kottmeyer Stadium as the Downingtown West Whippets have a 3rd and 6. Their defense was able to get their first stop of the game. The offense trying to follow that stop up with the score, looking to tie up this game. Man in motion, play action. And the ball was thrown, they looked like they were going for Zaff, but it was really between Zaff and McNulty there. Not a strong throw. So now the Whippets are going to have to punt because they're on their own 34. It's a little early to be going for it that deep in their own territory. So they got to hope Biscardi can get a strong kick. The Dog Pound was ready to make some noise if they tied this game up, but they're going to have to wait. Booming punt by Biscardi. Corey Joyce on the return. Nice return there as he takes it all the way up to the 43-yard line, 44-yard line.
Flag on the play. Late flag.
Have to think it's on the return team there as they're backing up. So it's definitely on Neshaminy. The Redskins scored on their first 2 drives, were finally stopped last drive. Jones had 2 high throws. I feel like at least one of those was intentional, though. His man wasn't open. Did they go back trying to throw it to Treadway? When they get him in single coverage, he's able to make a man miss. He's shown that tonight. 1st and 10 from their own 34. Jones in the shotgun, dropping back the pass. Pass was thrown behind Manzik. If that pass is complete, he's going to get at least a first down. He might still be running.
All of a sudden, they seem to be out of sync after the first 2 drives. They were totally in sync, and now all of a sudden they're out of sync.
That's the first time we've said Manzik's name tonight. He had 2 touchdowns last game, 3 big receptions. 2nd and 10. Neshaminy tries to add to their lead. Shotgun formation, man in motion. Jones hands it off to Dogba. As he takes it up to the 39. Gain of 5. 3rd and 5 coming up for Neshaminy. (14-7) Neshaminy with the lead. Both teams have 2 timeouts left. I feel like this would be a good spot to go to Treadway, and that's what they do. Nice sliding catch, and it's enough for the first down as he's tackled. Well, he actually went down himself at the 45. If you have a talent like that, you keep feeding him the ball.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Terrific play, and they got the first down, so keep the drive going.
And you know what? That ball was a little low, but Jones also put it where only his man can get it. And they got what they needed, a first down. Jones in the shotgun. Dogba in the backfield with him. Dogba gets the handoff. Gain of 9.5 on the play. You know what? They're going to give him the first down. He was tackled right in front of us. The ball was definitely on the 46, but they put it at the 45. Questionable spot there, but he was only going to be a half-yard shy anyway, but still.
Yeah, I thought he was short, but
I mean, his helmet was on the 45. But you see what Dogba does. He finds a hole. He makes a move. He's just tough to bring down. I formation for the Redskins. I've seen them do that a couple times tonight. Flagged before the play. I want to say it's delay a game on the Redskins. And actually, they're just calling a legal procedure. Back them up 5 yards. Either way, Downingtown West is happy.
okay, so we got a 1st and 15 now for Downingtown West.
The way they've been able to move the ball, they can still call a running play here. I mean, they've been very effective on 3rd down. I think if Dogba might get another handoff here. Jones looking over. Oh, bad snap. still not recovered.
Well, it's not recovered. It looks like Downingtown still has the football. His quarterback Geyser fumbled the snap.
Yeah, Jones unable to catch that
I'm
snap.
sorry, Mason Jones, right.
You know, he kept looking over so much over to the wide receivers. I don't know if he just wasn't ready for that snap or wasn't focused, or maybe he thought he saw something before the play, or it might have been the snap's fault, although I didn't think it was that high. But either way, 2nd and 33. But I hate to bring it up for US fans. Whenever Treadway has had single coverage, he's been able to make big plays. Jones rolling out. He's still running. He's taking it himself. He's going to go out of bounds at the 40-yard line, so gain of 2. 3rd and long for Neshaminy coming up.
Corey Joyce was open on that play, but the play was designed for the other way. But he did break through his receiver, and it could have been a big play, but Mason Jones didn't see him.
So 3rd and 24. Do you just try and gain whatever yards you can, or do you try and actually convert this? You've seen Treadway been able to make big plays. They know from last week Manzik can make a big play. Downingtown West showing that they're going to blitz. Pass is incomplete. Ball hit off the hands of Manzik. He wasn't going to have enough for the first down. Nice job by the Whippets there, making the hit as soon as Manzik touched the ball.
Yeah, Wayne Anderson, nice play. Even if he was securing that, I think Wayne would have knocked it out anyway.
And we saw Anderson go down at one point earlier,
right.
So good to see him back on the field. So the West defense, it's the 2nd drive in a row. They've been able to make a stop. Can the offense reward the strong play by the defense? Much better snap this time. Ball bounces out of bounds at the 36-yard line, so good field position again for the Whippets. We'll be right back with that drive after this word from Miller's Insurance.
Chester County's most trusted insurance agency. Whether it's for your automobile or your home, a life insurance policy, or coverage for your business. Since 1975, Miller's Insurance Agency has been protecting homes, property, people, and businesses throughout Chester County. Miller's guides you every step of the way, providing the best options, getting you the right policy that works best for you. Contact us today for a no-cost consultation. Miller's Insurance Agency. We're here today for your tomorrows. Visit online at miainc.com.
So Downingtown West trailing 14-7. Looking to tie up this game. 8:40 to go in the first half. Handoff up the middle goes to Riddick. Just a reminder, you can follow us on Twitter at ChessmontFB. Again, like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram under 3CTV Live. You're watching the Chessmont Game of the Week on ChessmontFootball.com. Neshaminy looking to go 3-0. Downingtown West trying to avoid going 0-3. 2nd and 6 from their own 40. Whippets moving a lot of guys around before the snap. Shotgun formation, man in motion. As Kenny Costello went really far behind. Oh, wow, that pass was perfectly thrown to Zaff, but he bobbles it. I mean, he took a big hit, but he had already lost possession of the ball. Perfect throw.
Yeah, perfect throw. Like you said, just lost possession at the last second. Would have been a big play.
Missed opportunities, so now it's 3rd and 6. Zaff would like to have that play back. $7:48 to go in the first half. The Whippets, they've gotten their 2nd defensive stop in a row. Last time the offense couldn't get anything going. Now they're in a 3rd and 6. 3 seconds on the play clock. If they get the snap off, Geyser has time, but now there's pressure, and he throws the ball in the dirt. Nice job by Manzik. Geyser didn't feel comfortable just throwing the ball up there. You know what? I think that's the right play. You don't want to force anything, but now they got to punt again.
better be safe there and live another time. So see if their defense can stop Neshaminy again. It stopped them the last 2 times.
And they're actually looking like they're going to go for it. And Biscardi finally runs out on the field. I don't know if he didn't. Trying to figure out what's going out there. When your punter's not on the field, I don't know if he didn't know he was supposed to be there. Great snap. Good high kick by Biscardi. Fair catch called for at the 27, so the Redskins going to look to try to extend their lead after this word from Chester County Transmission. That's right, Chester County Transmission is Chester County's auto repair pros for all your auto needs. They are family owned and they're located at 2343 East Lincoln Highway in Coatesville. You can be reached at 610-384-2879, or you can go to chestercountytransmissions.com and get a repair quote 24/7. That's Chester County Transmission for all your auto repair needs. Getting out late in coverage was Nick Cilia. Handoff goes to Dogba. He's got a lane. He's still going. Finally tripped up by TJ Simmons.
TJ Simmons trips him up. First down, Neshaminy on the 46.
So Dogba getting things started off right on that drive if you're a Redskin fan. First and 10 from their own 46. Man in motion. And it goes to that man in motion. The pass is incomplete. Pass was intended for Garlick, the man who got the scoring started tonight.
Pretty good execution on that play, but he dropped the ball.
There was a 75-yard touchdown reception he had, where he ran about a 7-8 yard route with single coverage. He made his man miss and just ran up the sideline. They have a lot of weapons. Second and 10 to Neshaminy. Nice play action there, and that's going to go for a big play. It's inside the 20, inside the 10, and into the end zone is Corey Joyce. Perfectly executed play action there. And Neshaminy adds to their lead.
Yes, a terrific play, great execution again, and touchdown for Corey Joyce.
This is the second week in a row that we have an official down.
Yeah.
The West player made contact with the official. But big play for Neshaminy. So we're going to wait to do this extra point while they attend to the injured official. So we've seen a big play by Garlick, big plays by Treadway. Joyce gets in on the action. And for Downingtown West defense, they get 2 stops in a row, but the offense wasn't able to get anything going. Now the defense unable to get the stop. It looks like the official is okay. I am surprised we have yet to see a player go down for cramping. Great job by the training staff making sure these players hydrated.
It was a terrific executed play. They faked to Dogba, came back, quick hit over the middle, broke 1 tackle, and he was gone.
Yeah, really hard throw, nice spiral. We saw on Downingtown West drive before that, it was a play up the middle, good hard thrown ball to Zaff. That play was incomplete, it was dropped. We said missed opportunities. Downingtown West An extra point away from falling down, 14 for the second time in this game. So they're finally ready to attempt the extra point. The kicker, Dylan McDonald, the senior. That kick is up, and it is good. Neshaminy takes the 21-7 lead with 6:55 to go in the first half at Kottmeyer Stadium. Be right back after this word from 3CTVLive.com.
Looking to advertise your business? Well, 3CTVLive.com would like to welcome you, the business community, to advertise on our Game of the Week Chessmont League for 3CTVLive.com. Please contact Al Ray Johnson of 3CTV Live at 610-306-9492. Again, 3CTVLive.com welcomes the business community to advertise live on Game of the Week Chessmont League.
Another Chessmont score update for you. Unionville currently leading Avon by a score of 13-0. And the game we got for you here, it's Downingtown West trailing the Neshaminy. Knew coming in this was going to be a tough matchup for the Whippets. They played two quality opponents the first 2 weeks, and Neshaminy, another powerhouse. Looked to be one of the favorites to win it all in 6A. That's right. It still feels weird to say Pennsylvania was always the highest level was 4A, but they made it go all the way up to 6A now, and that's what both Downingtown West and Neshaminy are. Zaff with the return. Gets tackled at the 21-yard line. It's going to be the Whippets' worst starting field position, I believe. We saw Downingtown West have one very successful drive. They ran the ball very effectively. Do they go back to running the ball on this drive, or do they try and get the passing game going?
Yeah, well, they're going to have to get something going in a hurry here. I still think they should stay on the ground. They have plenty of time.
1st and 10 on their own 21. Handoff goes up the middle to Riddick. He's just looking to try and bust a big play. He's trying to find that hole, but it just keeps closing up just as soon as it's opened. 2nd and 7 for the Whippets. 6.5 minutes to go in the first half. Kyle Geiser, the junior quarterback, wants to lead his team on a scoring drive. Handoff up the middle. Riddick trying to spin out of a tackle. Still fighting for an extra yard or two after the initial contact. It's going to bring up a 3rd and very manageable 2.
Hurry up offense here, Mikey.
They haven't done that too much tonight. That's usually one of the hallmarks is hurry up offense and a lot of pre-snap motion. And they're not going to get the first down. No room to run. Neshaminy was ready for that play to happen. The Whippets look like they're going to have to punt again, or are they going to try and go for it? You know what? They have 2 timeouts left. There's 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. They could also try and draw them off sides.
They go for it. They got to get it. There's a timeout.
Neshaminy caused the timeout. They wanted to get prepared. You know, smart move by Coach Wilmot. He wanted to probably tell his players, look, if don't jump off sides. They go to run a play. We've done a good job stopping them. Don't jump off sides. Currently, it's Westchester Ruston leading Westchester East 22-10. We saw Ruston the first game of the season fall to Garnet Valley. They lost in week 2 also to Henderson. So just like Downingtown West, they're looking to avoid going 0-3. 22 points in the first half. That's more the Ruston people were expecting to see. And you're watching the 3CTV Live Chessmont Game of the Week on ChessmontFootball.com. Follow us on Twitter at ChessmontFB. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram at 3CTV Live. Try to 3CTVLive.com. We'll take you there. 4th and 1. The Whippets still look like they're going for it. And have to think there's a hard count coming.
Yeah, they got a 3-back set. They're going for it.
And they got the first down. Ball goes to Riddick. Nice gain on the play. He takes the ball all the way up to the 36-yard line. Gain of 6 when you only need about 1.5. The Whippet drive continues. Coach Milano knew that his team needs to get going, and he decided to make the gutsy decision to go for the 4th down. Riddick rewards that decision. Guys are in the shotgun. Handoff goes to Riddick. Makes a man miss. That's his best carry of the night as he takes it into Redskin territory. Gain of 15.
And Downingtown's doing exactly what I think they need to do. Stay on the ground. They're tiring out the Neshaminy defense. Positive plays. That running shows they have confidence in that running game to go for it on 4th down. So keep it up.
Again, even though the sun has gone away, it's still warm out. So if you're on the field for a long drive, it can tire out this Redskin defense some. Handoff goes to Riddick. He's having a lot of success running up the middle. That's a gain of 9. He took the contact by the Redskin defense and looked like he was stumbling a little bit, but just kept going. Ball at the 40-yard line of Neshaminy. 21-7. Neshaminy Redskins leading the Downingtown West Whippets. We're live at Kottmeyer Stadium. Neshaminy 2-0, Downingtown West 0-2. Toss play to Costello. He's got enough for the first down. He takes it down inside the 30. Looks like he stepped out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and that is where they're going to spot it. But nice job, Costello showing his speed.
A well-executed play rather than one pass. That play worked because they're looking inside for the run inside, and they go outside, and he had plenty of room to run.
I feel like that toss play was better executed than when they tried running the option tonight and when they tried running the option last week. Guys are under center. Riddick, the lone setback. Costello in motion. Handoff goes to Riddick. The Redskins finally find a way to stop Riddick on this drive on a run up the middle. Gain of 2. 2nd and 8 on the Redskin 26-yard line with 3:30 to go in the first half. I know you said keep running because that's what's been working, but do you try the play action? Handoff goes to Riddick up the middle. The Redskins are there again. They said enough of that. 2 plays in a row, the Redskins defense able to make a stop.
See what they do here. This could be a passing down.
It's 3rd and 6, ball on the 24-yard line.
I'm sure they want to come away with a touchdown.
We've not said Braden Williams tonight. Do they try and get it to McNulty? Zaff, who's usually their big play guy in the receiving game. They get it to Zaff on a carry.
It's not going to be enough for a first down.
Get it down to the 21, and this is where it's another tough decision for Coach Milano. He's got a great kicker, but his team's down by 14. It is the first half, so do you take the points? You've had some success running the ball on this drive, but you've also seen Neshaminy make 3 nice plays in a row. It's 4th and 3. They're going to go for it.
Big play here.
Guys are in the shotgun. Man in motion's Costello. Geyser's taking it himself. He's got enough for the first down. He brings it inside the 15. Nice job by Geyser. And that's what's important with that pre-snap movement, all that motion, as they've done it several times where Costello has come over, they hand it off to Riddick. They do it where they hand it to Costello, setting it up for a play like that. It's a big down for the Whippets. Geyser gets the first down.
That play was destined to work, just what you said, just destined to work because of all the motion and movement, not looking for the quarterback to run the ball there.
First and 10 from the 13. Downingtown trying to make it a 21-14 ball game. Minute 30 to go in the first half. Handoff goes to Costello. He's taking it to the outside. Tries to make a cut and slips. Takes the ball down to the 10-yard line. He had a chance to turn it upfield a little bit earlier, but he wanted to get the outside to see if he could make the big play. Unfortunately, he slipped if you're a Whippet fan. 2nd and 7, ball on the 10. We're under a minute to go here in the first half. Downingtown West might want to hurry it up a little bit. I have to think after this play, if it's a run and they don't score, they'll call a timeout. Costello in motion. Handoff goes to Zaff, and he's going to go in for the score. 10-yard touchdown run, Cole Zaff. And that's why they didn't call a timeout, to keep the pressure up. With 40.9 seconds to go, Massimo Biscardi is going to attempt the extra point to make this a 21-14 game. Now, Downingtown West will get the ball to start the second half. So the Dog Pound's making some noise. Biscardi, a very strong kicker. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 40.9 seconds to go in the first half, Downingtown West makes it a 7-point ball game. It's the Chestmont Game of the Week on ChestmontFootball.com. And Carl, we said we had a good one for the fans tonight. It's proven to be just that.
We got ourselves a ball game. We absolutely do. Now, I think you got Neshaminy guessing now on defense.
Downingtown West has been in both games this year, losing by 1 point and losing by 3 points. Again, the first game of the season, you've seen how Biscardi is. They could have chosen to do the extra point, tie up the game, but they went for the win.
Touchdown drive, 79 yards, 13 plays, 6 minutes, 15 seconds.
Just heard, 6-minute, 15-second long drive. That gave the defense a breather too. That's a great job by the offense. Twice they went for it on 4th down. Milano made all the right decisions on that drive. There still is some time for Neshaminy. They have big playmaking abilities. The Whippets would love to see Biscardi put this ball in the end zone, which he did. Then he didn't want to risk a return there. Does Neshaminy try and get a big play to put some points on the board, more points on the board before halftime, or do you think they'll be content just to kneel?
Yeah, I don't think they'll try to do anything dangerous here. My guess is they'll keep it on the ground.
I know sometimes a team might call a running play, maybe like a draw, and if they can get a big gain, then they'll go from there. And again, it's high school football. Clock stops for a first down to move the chains. See what Coach Steve Wilmot decides to do. Shotgun formation. It is a draw play, as we thought. Goes to Dogba. He's tackled at the 25. Now, a play I was not allowed for, but I know you remember well, the Miracle at the Meadowlands. Sometimes it can be dangerous doing a running play in the late stages of a half, but Dogba holds on to the ball, and the Redskins are content to let the half end. They have a 21-14 lead. The Whippets will get the ball to start the second half. But the Whippets have to be happy. They made it a 7-point game with that last drive. Again, 6-minute, 15-second long drive to end, to lead to that score. That's the end of the first half here at Koppmeyer Stadium. The Neshaminy Redskins 21, the Downingtown West Whippets 14. We'll be back to bring you second half action on the Chestmont Game of the Week on ChestmontFootball.com.
Now till Labor Day, Jeff D'Ambrosio Destination Downingtown is having a huge price reduction sale. Jeff is making it easy for you to buy that new vehicle. Get up to $12,000 off a 2016 Ram truck. Lease a new Jeep as low as $99 a month. Over 2,500 vehicles in stock. Savings up to $12,000. Plus our goal of 100% credit approval. Jeff makes it easy to make the right deal. Hurry in now to get the easy deal of a lifetime. Jeff D'Ambrosio Auto Group Destination Downingtown. The easy dealership. Nobody beats Jeff. If you want it for less, you gotta see Jeff.
It's game time, Alan.
But there's a flag on the play.
What do we do?
Well, hey, you didn't advertise with 3ctvlive.com. How do you do that, Mike?
Log on to 3ctvlive.com or call the number on the screen.
So you don't
Fumble away an opportunity to advertise this great Chestnut game.
3ctvlive.com will take your business there.
And we'll take you there.
Hi, I'm Alan Foster, and this is
Amber Little, and we are
3ctvlive.com. Listen, we're coming to you today asking for your help. In order to produce the programs that we're looking to do, we're going to need your help. We're going to do this through donations and through sponsorship.
Absolutely, Alan. And you can actually go right to our website, 3ctvlive.com, and click on the Donate Now button at the top right-hand corner.
You hit Donate Now, it's going to come up with a window. You're going to fill out that information and send in your donations. Listen, Amber and I will come out and do a live commercial for you.
We will, Alan. And actually, I know there's a lot of businesses, small businesses in the Chester County community here that need the marketing and advertisement right on social media, and 3ctvlive.com can do that just for you.
But in order to keep this program alive, to bring you the school board meetings, to bring you the sports, this is how we're going to fund this operation. So Amber and I are here asking for your help.
That's right, Alan. And in fact, again, going to 3ctvlive.com and clicking on the right-hand button, the Donate Now button, will allow you to donate today.
All right, let me explain to you how to donate. It's a very simple process. You go to our website, 3ctvlive.com. On the right-hand side, you'll see a button. It will say Donate Now. You hit that button. What happens is it comes up, fill out the information, send it off to us. We want to appreciate everyone who has donated in the past, and we look forward to your donations in the future.
From all of us at 3ctvlive.com, would like to thank everyone that has donated to this cause to allow us to continue to stream to you the different community events that happen here in Chester County. The next time you would like to sponsor an event with 3ctvlive.com, please email us, alray@3ctvlive.com, and let us know what you would like to do for your next sponsorship.
Hoping to see you soon out there in the world, Chester County. We're coming.
3ctvlive.com. Please enjoy the next program.
Chester County's most trusted insurance agency. Whether it's for your automobile or your home, a life insurance policy, or coverage for your business. Since 1975, Miller's Insurance Agency has been protecting homes, property, people, and businesses throughout Chester County. Miller's guides you every step of the way, providing the best options, getting you the right policy that works best for you. Contact us today for a no-cost consultation. Miller's Insurance Agency. We're here today for your tomorrows. Visit online at miainc.com.
Hey,
Mike, how are you doing?
Oh, good, man. How are you?
What are you doing here?
Just getting some gas, man.
Hey, listen, I'm glad I ran into you. I missed that Coatesville game the other day.
How'd you miss it? 3CTVLive.com is live streaming Chessmont games every Friday night.
Are you serious? I could have watched this live streaming on the computer or on my iPhone?
You could have watched it Friday Night Live or the following Monday after a game. They're archiving the games. You can watch it then. Watch it as many times as you want to.
Wow. You know what? I'm never going to miss another one of these Chessmont games. I'm going to go to 3CTVLive.com and I'm going to watch these games.
All right, man. I'm glad I could help you out.
Thanks, Mike.
Don't thank me. Thank 3CTVLive.com because 3CTVLive.com
They'll take you there.
Looking to advertise your business? Well, 3CTVLive.com would like to welcome you, the business community, to advertise on our Game of the Week Chessmont League for 3CTVLive.com. Please contact Al Ray Johnson of 3CTV Live at 610-306-9492. Again, 3CTVLive.com welcomes the business community to advertise live on Game of the Week Chessmont League.
Now till Labor Day, Jeff D'Ambrosio Destination Downingtown is having a huge price reduction sale. Jeff is making it easy for you to buy that new vehicle. Get up to $12,000 off a 2016 Ram truck. Lease a new Jeep as low as $99 a month. Over 2,500 vehicles in stock. Savings up to $12,000. Plus our goal of 100% credit approval. Jeff makes it easy to make the right deal. Hurry in now to get the easy deal of a lifetime. Jeff D'Ambrosio Auto Group Destination Downingtown. The easy dealership. Nobody beats Jeff. If you want it for less, you gotta see Jeff.
Gosh, my mic
It's
button
game
was
time, Alan.
muted. I was like, oh my gosh, I
Flag
know
on
I
play.
tested
What'd
this,
we
I
do?
know this works.
Well, hey, you didn't advertise with 3CTVLive.com.
Yeah,
How
that's
do you
these
do that, Mike?
XLRs.
Log on to
Take the feed
3CTVLive.com or
downstairs.
call the number on the screen.
So,
you don't-
here, that can be that side.
Fumble away an opportunity to advertise this great Chessmont game.
3CTVLive.com will take your business there.
And we'll take you there.
Hi, I'm Alan Foster, and this is
Amber Little, and we are
3CTVLive.com. Listen, we're coming to you
I
today
can hear
asking
you.
for your help.
I know.
In
but
order
my
to
earphones-
produce the programs that we're
Yes,
looking
I
to
can
do,
hear you.
we're going to need your help. We're going to do this through donations and through sponsorship.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Okay.
Alan. And you can actually go right to our website, 3CTVLive.com, and click on the Donate Now button at the top right-hand corner.
You hit donate now, it's going to come up with a window. You're going to fill out that information and send in your donations. Listen, Amber and I will come out and do a live commercial
That
for you.
was this one.
We will, Alan.
Of course.
And actually,
I
I know
gotta find
there's a
it
lot of
downstairs.
businesses, small businesses in the Chester County community here that need the marketing and
Yes.
advertisement right on social media, and 3CTVLive.com can do that just for you.
But in order to keep this
Here's where it's coming up.
program alive, to bring you the school board meetings, to bring you the sports, this is how we're going to fund this operation. So Amber and I are here asking for your help.
That's right, Alan. And in fact, again, going to 3ctvlive.com and clicking on the right-hand button, the Donate Now button, will allow you to donate today.
All right, let me explain to you how to donate. It's a very simple process. You go to our website, 3ctvlive.com. On the right-hand side, you'll see a button. It will say Donate Now. You hit that button. What happens is it comes up, fill out the information, send it off to us. We want to appreciate everyone who has donated in the past, and we look forward to your donations in the future.
From all of us at 3ctvlive.com, would like to thank everyone that has donated to this cause to allow us to continue to stream to you the different community events that happen here in Chester County. The next time you would like to sponsor an event with 3ctvlive.com,
What's that?
please email us, alray at 3ctvlive.com.
I had these all taped
and let
off
us
last
know
week,
what
so
you
I
would like
knew
to
which
do for
ones
your
were the
next
bad
sponsorship.
Hoping to see you
That's the one
soon
we wanted
out
to-
there in the world, Chester County. We're coming.
Yeah, I did this all last week, so you know the
3ctvlive.com.
bad
Please
ones,
enjoy
and then
the
when they
next
packed it
program.
up, they undid it.
Chester County's most trusted insurance agency. Whether it's for your automobile or your home, a life insurance policy, or coverage for your business. Since 1975, Miller's Insurance Agency has been protecting homes, property, people, and businesses throughout Chester County. Miller's guides you every step of the way, providing the best options, getting you the right policy that works best for you. Contact us today for a no-cost consultation. Miller's Insurance Agency. We're here today for your tomorrows. Visit online at miainc.com.
Hey, Mike, how are you doing?
Oh, good, man. How are you?
What are you doing here?
Just getting some gas, man.
Hey, listen, I'm glad I ran into you. I missed that Coatesville game the other day.
How'd you miss it? 3ctvlive.com's live streaming Chessmont games every Friday night.
Are you serious? I could have watched this live streaming on the computer or on my iPhone?
You could have watched it Friday Night Live or the following Monday after a game. They're archiving the games. You can watch it then. Watch it as many times as you want to.
Wow. You know what? I'm never going to miss another one of these Chessmont games. I'm going to go to 3ctvlive.com and I'm going to watch these games.
All right, man. I'm glad I could help you out.
Thanks, Mike.
Don't thank me. Thank 3ctvlive.com because 3ctvlive.com
They'll take you there.
Looking to advertise your business? Well, 3ctvlive.com would like to welcome you, the business community, to advertise on our Game of the Week Chessmont League for 3ctvlive.com. Please contact Al Ray Johnson of 3CTV Live at 610-306-9492. Again, 3ctvlive.com welcomes the business community to advertise live on Game of the Week Chessmont League.
Once we get it hooked up, we're going to need to plug that in right there.
That's the wrong gender.
It can go.
Wrong gender.
No, it's the right gender.
Oh, that one, okay.
It can go where. Can we shift?
I can move this stuff if you need me
Now till Labor Day, Jeff D'Ambrosio Destination Downingtown is having a huge price reduction sale. Jeff is making it easy for you to buy that new vehicle. Get up to $12,000 off a 2016 Ram truck. Lease a new Jeep as low as $99 a month. Over 2,500 vehicles in stock. Savings up to $12,000. Plus our goal of 100% credit approval. Jeff makes it easy to make the right deal. Hurry in now to get the easy deal of a lifetime. Jeff D'Ambrosio Auto Group Destination Downingtown. The easy dealership. Nobody beats Jeff. If you want it for less, you gotta see Jeff.
Yeah, Alex. No, I don't know. He doesn't. I'm fine here.
new headset. Two things. This adjusts the volume on what you hear.
You can hear me now in your headset.
Yes. And then if you need to mute yourself, there's a... Okay.
It's game time, Alan.
But there's a flag on the play.
What do we do?
Well, hey, you didn't advertise with 3ctvlive.com. How do you do that, Mike?
Log on to 3ctvlive.com or call the number on the screen.
So you don't
Fumble away an opportunity to advertise this great Chestnut game.
3ctvlive.com will take your business there.
And we'll take you there.
Hi, I'm Alan Foster, and this is
Amber Little, and we are
3ctvlive.com. Listen, we're coming to you today asking for your help. In order to produce the programs that we're looking to do, we're going to need your help. We're going to do this through donations and through sponsorship.
Absolutely, Alan. And you can actually go right to our website, 3ctvlive.com, and click on the Donate Now button at the top right-hand corner.
You hit Donate Now, it's going to come up with a window. You're going to fill out that information and send in your donations. Listen, Amber and I will come out and do a live commercial for you.
We will, Alan. And actually, I know there's a lot of businesses, small businesses in the Chester County community here that need the marketing and advertisement right on social media, and 3ctvlive.com can do that just for you.
But in order to keep this program alive, to bring you the school board meetings, to bring you the sports, this is how we're going to fund this operation. So Amber and I are here asking for your help.
That's right, Alan. And in fact, again, going to 3ctvlive.com and clicking on the right-hand button, the Donate Now button, will allow you to donate today.
All right, let me explain to you how to donate. It's a very simple process. You go to our website, 3ctvlive.com. On the right-hand side, you'll see a button. It will say Donate Now. You hit that button. What happens is it comes up, fill out the information, send it off to us. We want to appreciate everyone who has donated in the past, and we look forward to your donations in the future.
From all of us at 3ctvlive.com, would like to thank everyone that has donated to this cause to allow us to continue to stream to you the different community events that happen here in Chester County. The next time you would like to sponsor an event with 3ctvlive.com, please email us, alray@3ctvlive.com, and let us know what you would like to do for your next sponsorship.
Hoping to see you soon out there in the world, Chester County. We're coming.
3ctvlive.com. Please enjoy the next program.
Chester County's most trusted.
The ball goes out of bounds on the opening kickoff to start the second half, so it's going to be great field position for the Whippets. And Downingtown finished the half strong as they look to tie up this game. Do a scoring recap for you and as we progress here in this opening drive. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Whippets on their own 35. As the opening kickoff went out of bounds. Went out of bounds about the 1.5 yard line, so it was almost a touchback. But what a difference a 1.5 yard makes. Whippets starting on their own 35. Guys are in the shotgun. He fakes the handoff. He takes it himself. Takes it all the way up to the 9 yard line. That was kind of almost like an option type play, but again, it was motion before the snap. Nice job on the fake of the handoff. Good solid run, 9 yard gain.
Yeah, just a continuation of the first half, and they keep it going.
the Whippets trying to avoid going 0-3. And new ball carrier. It's the first carry of the night for Josh Willenbrock, the junior. 1st and 10, Downingtown West. They'd love to score on this opening drive, tie the game up. Three backs in the backfield with Geyser, who's in the shotgun. Handoff goes to Riddick. Just keeps fighting and going forward. Good, tough running. Almost has enough for the first down. 9.5-yard gain. Great job by Riddick.
Great job, and just pushing and pushing. He knocked 4 guys over getting that yardage. So he is obviously a tremendously talented back to be able to do that.
Toss play goes to Costello. I was about to say before they ran that play, I was going to say, a 2nd and 1, that's when you can take a risk. That's when you can, if you want to, do a pass play, maybe try and do a deep throw. Instead, they lose a yard on the toss. It's 3rd and 2.
I don't know if Costello has that cutback ability, but that was called for on that play. He needed to cut back against the line there because they were...
3rd and 2, ball on the Redskin 45. Definitely think that the Whippets moved early there as there's a flag thrown. Whippets know it's on them as they're moving backwards. Illegal procedure on the Whippets. So they went from a 2nd and 1 off the nice run by Riddick to a 3rd and 7.
Yeah, we'll see what they do here. They have some options. They seem to be sticking with the run. Let's see if they fake run and go with pass on this play.
Neshaminy is hoping the Whippets continue to move backwards. Guys are in the shotgun. Costello man in motion. He's dropping back to pass. Nobody's open, so he's taking it himself. Makes one man miss, makes another man miss, but then he's finally tackled by Joel Stills. 4th down, and the Whippets sending the punt team. Promising drive thwarted by a negative yardage play and then a penalty. Coach Milano has to be disappointed. Biscardi into punt. Bowler still injured. Good punt, fair catch called for. Surprised he caught that, didn't try and let it just bounce into the end zone. So the Redskins going to have their first drive of the second half. They're going to start with the ball on their own 5-yard line. Hey, Carl, let's recap the scoring from the first half.
Okay, it started with Neshaminy, a big pass play to Mike Garlick for 75 yards and a touchdown. And then Neshaminy got the ball back again and ran Will Dogba for a 7-yard run, and a 3-yard run to make it 14-0. And then Downingtown with Colsaf scored from 16 yards on a run play. So that was the first half.
So the Whippets defense trying to get a stop, keep the Redskins deep in their own territory, but Dogba, the nice first down run.
Yeah, finishing up that scoring in the second quarter, Neshaminy made it 21-7 on a Corey Joyce 54-yard touchdown pass, and then Colsaf ran it in from 10 yards to get Downingtown within 7 at halftime.
So Downingtown West had good field position to start their drive. Their drive stalled. Neshaminy was backed up all the way at their own 5. Boom. They're already at their own 15. This is a drive where if you're the Whippet defense, you're looking to improve your past performances. You need to not allow Neshaminy to drive down the field. So we have a timeout on the field, Neshaminy's first timeout of the half. 3C TV Live's Chestmont Game of the Week on ChestmontFootball.com is brought to you by Barnabas of Westchester. That's right, Barnabas Westchester is a group that exists to help people that are involved in some sort of career transition. Whether you're unemployed, underemployed, returning to the workplace after a long absence, or maybe just thinking about switching careers, they're here to help you. Barnabas Westchester meets in the community room of Providence Church, located at 430 Hannam Avenue in Westchester, every Monday from 6:30 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. All are welcome to attend. For more information, go to barnabas.org or email info@barnabas.org. And this is the 3C TV Live Chestmont Game of the Week on ChestmontFootball.com. Folks, go to 3ctvlive.com, donate, help us keep putting on these great Chestmont broadcasts for you. Or if you're looking to donate or advertise, you can call 610-306-9492. Handoff goes to Dogba. He's got room to the outside. Makes a couple guys miss. Great cutback ability. He's finally tackled at the 46-yard line. Just give Dogba a little bit of daylight. He can really make you pay.
Great run. We have two great running backs, in Riddick and Dogba, and they're both showing their grit and style. And he made a great run out of that. And again, very powerful running back.
It's not just the power, though. He also has great juking ability, great cutting ability, and that's what led to that big run. So a drive that started on their own 5, they're already up to their own 46. Handoff goes to Dogba again. That time he's brought down by Elijah Thomas. He still was able to fall forward for an extra yard.
With that run, Mikey, Dogba went over 100 yards for the day. He was at 75 at halftime.
Again, we mentioned it in our pregame that Dogba last week, 26 carries, 144 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Very talented back. Although Mike Down was talking to Coach Steve Wilmot, he said none of his players are really generating much college interest thus far. Passes dropped by Manzik. But if you keep putting up numbers like Dogba is, you have to think there's going to be some colleges calling. Again, that was from Division I schools. I have to think a local school like a Westchester might.
Yeah, he's a little small, but he certainly had a lot of power in that small frame of his.
I like to bring up a running back that happens to share my last name. That would be Warwick Dunn. He was a little back, and he had a nice, successful career in the NFL.
Number
Buccaneers.
28.
Yep, Buccaneers. They went to the Falcons. 3rd and 7. Great pass rush by the Whippets, but can they bring Jones down? That pass is complete. Great job by the Redskins. Nice route run by Corey Joyce.
Corey Joyce is having a heck of a game.
The Whippets had 4 guys in the backfield, but Jones just able to avoid the pressure. And the coverage wasn't bad, just Joyce had a half a step on his man, and you could hear a loud cheer from the Neshaminy fans. And they have a good crowd over there tonight.
They sure do, and that was great play by Mason Jones.
Saw our cameraman earlier showing a shot of the crowd. That really nice support by the Redskins fans tonight. Man in motion. Handoff goes to Dogba. He cuts it to the outside, then lowers his head and fights for another yard. Again, that's what makes him such an impressive back. He shows good speed. He makes one cut, and then he just lowers his head. Second and 5. And this drive started on the Redskin 5-yard line. Downingtown West, the biggest problem for them on defense this year has been getting off the field on 3rd down. And there's about to be a 3rd down coming up as the defense does a nice job tackling Dogba. It's going to bring up 3rd down from the 27-yard line, a 3rd and 6 with 6:10 to go in the 3rd quarter. Carl, the Whippets need to get off the field.
Yeah, big play here. I look for a passing play on this play, but let's see what transpires.
They have a lot of talented players. We haven't seen Treadway get a reception in a bit. Or Manzik, Garlick.
Going for Treadway, he's got him.
Too easy, and that's a touchdown. 27-yard touchdown reception by Zach Treadway. He was just looking back, waiting for the ball. We said as that drive was going, if you're the Whippet defense, you cannot allow a touchdown on this drive because the Redskins started at their own 5. But 95 yards later, it's a Neshaminy touchdown. Downingtown West struggles to get off the field on 3rd down. Continue. 5:44 to go in the 3rd quarter. The extra point is up, and it is good. So it is 28-14 Neshaminy with the lead. Said it before the play. Haven't given it to Treadway for a bit, and he continues to burn Downingtown. Well, if you're a fan of good food and live music, got a perfect place for you. That's right, Beaver Creek Tavern. They have live bands Saturday nights. They have a full menu available. It's classic American fare. They got the best burgers in Chester County. They got that delicious bison burger you've heard me talk about for years. And usually if you talk about something for years, it's got to be good, and that is a delicious burger. But if you're a vegetarian, they got vegetarian options, gluten-free options available. They're located at 1350 Bondsville Road in Downingtown. It's really in Thorndale with Downingtown address, but it's right at Beaver Creek Tavern. Delicious burgers and live music on Saturdays. The Whippet offense, they had good field position, but they ended up hurting themselves. Then the Neshaminy offense had horrible field position, but they just kept making play after play after play. This half started with the opening kickoff going out of bounds. Downingtown getting good field position, a couple nice plays, thinking, hey, we can tie this game up, but now they're down by 2 scores, but still plenty of time. Ball caught inside the 10. Still going is Costello. He's tackled at the 40. That's a second nice return for him on the night.
Wayne Anderson returns the kickoff, 33 yards. It'll be first down, Whippets on the 40.
Again, number 43, Kenny Costello. We've seen him have success on a couple of runs. We saw a couple of plays where he took it to the outside and just couldn't make that cut. But he's got some speed. Shotgun formation. Play action. Pass complete and still going all the way up to the 49-yard line is Braden Williams. Williams had a really nice reception against Wayne Valley, but we only said his name maybe one other time in that game. It's a player that can make a play for you. They just don't give him the ball too often, but we've seen, despite the fact that they're 0-2, they have a lot of weapons on offense, putting up 41 points in an opening week loss and 31 points in last week's game. Handoff goes to Riddick, but no room to run. He's met by 3 Redskin defenders. Carl, we've seen Riddick have success up the middle, but then we see a play like that.
Well, that time you had great penetration by the defensive line and nowhere to go.
It's really been their most successful plays have been those runs up the middle, but now they're in a 3rd and 4. What do they do? Play action, and that pass is almost intercepted, should have been intercepted by Treadway. We saw Kyle Geiser throw an interception last week on a screen pass when he wasn't looking. Well, there he was looking, but a very dangerous throw, and the Whippets have to punt. Again, good field position, not leading to any points.
Very dangerous play. Treadway really had that in. He was gone, but just a little bit too much of a hurry there, and he dropped it.
And if he caught that, he would have had some room to run.
He was gone.
Biscardi with the with the good punt. Again, you can follow us on Twitter at ChessmontFB. Also, like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram under 3CTV Live. By 3CTV Live, we'll take you there. Tonight, we've taken you to Kottmeyer Stadium in Downingtown as the Downingtown West Whippets came into the start of this half with the football only down by 7. Now they're down by 14. And Neshaminy has the ball again. Again, you can like us on Facebook on 3CTV Live. Follow us on Instagram. Pass is incomplete, although it probably worked out better as Joel Stills was going to get creamed there.
Yeah, he was. There was no room on that play, so he saved himself some injury maybe.
But the big down has been 3rd down. They're backed up at their own 16. They just had a 95-yard drive, so they've already shown to themselves that they can have a long drive.
The plays that Neshaminy's run for touchdowns have just all worked out beautifully and with great execution.
So 2nd and 10 for the Redskins. Downingtown showing blitz. It looks like it looks like offsides. 2 guys went early. I want to say one on each side of the field, or this line of scrimmage, I should say. Hurting themselves. So now instead of 2nd and 10, 2nd and 5. When you're down by 14, you can't afford any mistakes. Coach Milano can't be pleased with that. Again, we talked about the interview he has, that we have for you on our Facebook page, where he talked about DIAs do it again, where in practice they had to keep running plays over and over again. As that pass is thrown to hit the intended target, there looked like the 43-yard line, as there was nobody within 10 yards of that pass.
Yeah, we're trying to get it to Menzik there, but he was covered like a blanket.
3rd and 5. Sounds like deja vu, but Downingtown West needs to get a stop on 3rd down. If they can get a stop here, they should get the ball back with good field position. They need the stop. Got to cover Treadway. And look out for Dogba on the screen. Instead, it's a short pass to Manzik. He's got enough for the 1st down. Takes it up to the 31-yard line. Another 3rd down conversion for the Redskins.
That's Manzik's first reception of the game, and it's a big one.
So 1st and 10 on their own 31-yard line. Neshaminy with a 14-point lead. Looking to go 3-0. The Whippets trying to avoid an 0-3 start. Also looking to go 3-0 is Westchester Henderson. They're leading Owen J. Roberts tonight. Nice run by Dogba. Carries it all the way up to the 49-yard gain. Even though the sun has gone away for the night, it's still pretty humid. The more the Downingtown West defense is on the field, the more they're going to get tired out. And there's nothing more offensive linemen love than run blocking. So if they have the lead, they might as well just keep running. Doba's getting good yards every carry. As they throw the fade route to Treadway, and he just leaps up and gets it. Tackled at the 20. Oh, they're going to say his knee went down. Oh, okay. Was trying to figure out what the one ref was doing there, but they're spotting it at the 26. Treadway is 6'4", so he can throw the fade route there. He just goes up, gets the ball. What a talent.
Great talent, and just a great play by Treadway. And I tell you what, he made it look so easy as he was just kind of relaxing, waiting for the ball to come. He easily took it in, and he almost scored on that play.
Yeah, we talked about nobody thus far has gotten D1 interest, but Treadway's a senior.
Hard to believe.
Handoff goes to Dogba. He's still going. Another 9-yard carry on this drive. Part of why Downingtown's defense has struggled is because, they've had mistakes with penalties. They've had plays where the pressure just couldn't get there. But also, they've gone up against some really talented players these first 3 games.
They sure have.
Treadway is not an easy guy to cover. 6'4" in great hands.
No, he's not in on this play.
That pass was closer to the Downingtown defensive back. In coverage there was Cole Zaff. Jones has had a couple of throws tonight that make you go, huh. But he's also had some really nice throws, as we saw it on that fade route to Treadway.
Looks like that was Hayden Rooney he was trying to get the ball to.
First time we've said that name tonight. So
yeah.
3rd and 1 for the Redskins. They pretty much had their way on 3rd downs in this game. Handoff goes to Dogba, and he breaks 1 tackle, and he gets enough for the first down. And we have an injured player. We'll be right back after this word from 3ctvlive.com.
Looking to advertise your business? Well, 3ctvlive.com would like to welcome you, the business community, to advertise on our Game of the Week Chessmont League for 3ctvlive.com. Please contact Al Ray Johnson of 3CTV Live at 610-306-9492. Again, 3ctvlive.com welcomes the business community to advertise live on Game of the Week Chessmont League.
As the injured player is still down. Hate to see injuries in any game, but especially at the high school level. You know what, Carl? It's been very odd tonight. I've yet to have to mention being sound in the kicking game, but well, there we go. I just mentioned now you got to be sound in the kicking game, as Downingtown West thought that a lack of soundness in the kicking game by Neshaminy was going to help them score to tie this game up on the first drive of the 3rd quarter, where the opening kickoff of the half was kicked out of bounds. But Downingtown West's offense had a nice drive going, had a run play that lost them a yard, and then they had a penalty. Next drive, they had a really nice return, and then they weren't able to get anything going with that. They had a nice punt where Neshaminy had to start a drive on their own 5, but then the defense couldn't get off the field.
I understand. Coach John, you went to state
Now,
champions
the
in
West
'96.
offense
How was
isn't putting
that?
up.
It was absolutely
We're going to throw it down to Alan Foster with the sideline interview.
Mike and we were coaching together in '94. We lost a close game, came back 2 years later and won a great game. First championship in Chester County High School, so state champion.
Wow, so I know you're proud about that. Don't forget to tell the people, chessmontfootball.com. We're video streaming these games live. We have some of the best coaches out here, 1 state championship, 1 undefeated. Coaches, how do you feel that this team rates with your 1985 team?
Well, I think these guys are a little young, and then still got some time to master their craft. But we had a pretty good team back in '85, and in '94, and then '96. So I'm not sure they're quite up to that.
I hear you. Well, listen, this is Alan Foster at 3CTV Live. We're going to take you there. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
So the Redskins pick up 4 on that first down carry. They look to add to their lead.
That was Mark Crescenza that ran the ball there, Mikey, number 22.
First time saying his name tonight. Might as well get in some of the backups. It is hot.
Downingtown needs to stop here.
2nd and 6 from the 10. So the Redskins still get a first down. They throw it in the flat.
It's Crescenza again.
They thought, hey, you know what? We did so well on first down. Let's give it to you again. And depending on how quickly you get this ball spotted, you know what? That's going to be probably the last play of the third quarter. They have no reason to snap the ball, as there's 21 seconds left on the game clock, 22 seconds left on the play clock. So they're walking off the field. That's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. Neshaminy with the 14-point lead over Downingtown West. That's right, 28-14. The Redskins leading the Whippets here at Kottmeyer Stadium. And we'll be back after this word from the D'Ambrosio Auto Group.
Now till Labor Day, Jeff D'Ambrosio Destination Downingtown is having a huge price reduction sale. Jeff is making it easy for you to buy that new vehicle. Get up to $12,000 off a 2016 Ram truck. Lease a new Jeep as low as $99 a month. Over 2,500 vehicles in stock. Savings up to $12,000. Plus our goal of 100% credit approval. Jeff makes it easy to make the right deal. Hurry in now to get the easy deal of a lifetime. Jeff D'Ambrosio Auto Group Destination Downingtown. The easy dealership. Nobody beats Jeff. If you want it for less, you gotta see Jeff.
You know, we'll be right back after this word from our friends at Miller
Chester
Insurance.
County's most trusted insurance agency. Whether it's for your automobile or your home, a life insurance policy, or coverage for your business. Since 1975, Miller's Insurance Agency has been protecting homes, property, people, and businesses throughout Chester County. Miller's guides you every step of the way, providing the best options, getting you the right policy that works best for you. Contact us today for a no-cost consultation. Miller's Insurance Agency. We're here today for your tomorrows. Visit online at miainc.com.
Coming up on Saturday, September 24th, there's a fundraiser car wash benefiting Metzler's Gymnastics at the Exxon station right at the intersection of Route 340 and Business 30. So come on out between 10 and 3. Get your car wash. Help out a great business. 3rd and 1 from the 5, so they can still get a first down without getting a touchdown. Have to think they'd go for it even if they don't get it here, but Crescenzo in the backfield. As that's who they throw it to in the front corner of the end zone, but they roll it incomplete. I don't know if Jones was wanting to run it himself or try and throw it to Crescenzo, but the play was there.
Yeah, it was there. I thought he had it originally.
I was wondering why the ref wasn't raising his hands up in the air.
Yeah, it was weird because I thought I saw him with the ball in his hand.
Have to think they're going to go for this here and make it a 3-touchdown game, but hey, if they get a field goal too, it still makes it a 3-possession ball game.
Yeah, they'll go for it. They'll probably run the ball, try to get the first down. They only need 1 yard. And obviously Downingtown could change the momentum of the game if they can stop them somehow.
Do you think Doug was hurt, or do you think they're just trying to give him a breather?
Yeah, he's probably hurt because he went out on that play, and he was down for a while.
And they throw it up to Treadway, and he drops it. He was right there. I mean, it was a good throw, a little high, but you have a 6'4" target. You're something to go up. So Downingtown West dodges a bullet. They're still only down 14. They come up with the stop they needed with a little help from Neshaminy, but they'll take it any way they can get it.
Yeah, they needed that.
Now their offense has struggled in this half, not scoring a point in the third quarter. They have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 5, but hey, when Neshaminy had the ball on their own 5 on that end of the field, they were able to get a 95-yard drive. Guys are in the shotgun. He's standing on the goal line. Play action. That pass was intended for Josh Willenbrock, but there was 2 Redskin players right there. It looks like there is a flag on the play. Just based on the ref who threw that, I wonder if that's going to be like a sideline infraction, but or there was a receiver in that area. Maybe there was defensive holding. They're taking some time to discuss this call, which is important. They want to make sure they get the call right.
Right.
as the penalty is on Neshaminy. So Downingtown West is starting to look like the drive that Neshaminy had. They start at their own 5. They get some help from their opponent. First down Whippets. I don't know what the personal foul was, but it's a 15-yard foul. Whatever led to it, the West fans and players will take it. 3 men in the backfield. Handoff goes up the middle to Riddick. Kind of want to see just a little bit more variety in the type of plays they're giving to Riddick. I mean, it looks like his strength is runs up the middle, but maybe just try and get him the ball in other ways. A screen pass, maybe one of those times Costello goes in motion, they can do a reverse to Riddick. Not really sure, but Geyser takes himself, but he's tripped up. Looked like Hayden Rooney was able to get his hand on the foot of Geyser.
Yeah, that play should have gone for more yardage there, but unfortunately got tripped up.
3rd and 4 for the Whippets. They trail by 14 with 10:40 to go in the 4th quarter. Handoff goes up the middle. Riddick's gonna be short.
It's close. See where they spot it.
And one official was looking like he wanted to put the ball at the 30. The other official put it back at the 29, and they're going with the spot on the 29.
This is the game right here if they don't make it.
Yeah, there's 10:20 to go, but you're down by 14. Your defense just got to stop, but that was in part because of a drop ball by Treadway. They were able to convert the last 2 4th downs they attempted. Oh, a Redskin player jumped, but they weren't able to get the call. And I think he's short. He looks like, oh, there's a flag. It looked like he was pushed out of bounds at the 29. That's where the spot is, but we have to see what the flag is for. The option just does not work for Downingtown West, and it's shown again there as they couldn't even pick up 1 yard, but I think they might get bailed out by the penalty flag.
Let's see here. Again, Costello, the play was to cut back, and I don't know if he has that running ability. You know, that is an ability to be able to cut back like a Wilbert Montgomery or a Brian Westbrook. It's I haven't seen him be able to do that in the 3 runs that he ran outside.
Well, since you brought up 2 Eagles players, being the Eagles fan you are, I got to bring up the Bears players. Where's the Gale Sayers like cut back? All right, had to get that in there.
Oh, that's an all-timer there. You got me there.
And the penalty was actually on Downingtown. The penalty was declined. It's going to be Neshaminy football. When you can't get a yard, do you deserve to win? I mean,
I guess that read option's killing them tonight, and unfortunately, 43 hasn't gotten it done tonight on those big plays outside.
Well, I mean, from the last 2 weeks, the option play hasn't gotten it done.
Right.
1st and 10 on the Whippet 29. The Neshaminy leads by 14. Carry goes to Crescenzo. You said that 4th down could decide the game. There is 9:44 to go. If Neshaminy can put any points on the board, it's going to make it a 3-score game.
Right. Obviously, Dogba's hurt, probably not coming back into the game, so look for Crescenzo to run it out for them. He's doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, you don't need to put him back in the game if you're
right.
Keep this lead, keep the clock running.
He's fresh running back in the game.
If there was a time for the Whippet defense to force a turnover, this would be it. Pass is just too far, intended for Corey Joyce. He was trying to add another big reception. 3rd and 6. If the Whippet defense can not allow any yards here, this would be
a longish field goal, so I'd have to think that Neshaminy would go for it. Clock stopped on the incomplete pass. They can get a stop. Keep them in this game.
Yeah, that was a good defense by Colsaff on the coverage there.
Haven't heard his name for a while on offense.
Yeah, haven't been able to get up to him enough because he scored 2 touchdowns tonight.
Dropping back the pass. Pass is complete for the first down. They went to Treadway. He had a drop on the last drive, but he's shown tonight he has very strong hands. The tall target. Obviously not the same height and weight, but you know what he is? He's their Rob Gronkowski. You need a big pass play, just throw it up to him, he'll get you the ball.
Yeah, for this team he is, and that was a really big play. And
if they don't gain another yard on this drive, they're going to be able to run another minute and a half, 2 minutes off the clock.
Right, looked like a tight end on that play.
Man in motion. Crescenzo with the carry. He's got room to the outside, but nice tackle by Nick Cilia.
Nick Cecilia made a really nice play on that one because I think he could have maybe ran it in. We certainly would have gotten some extra yardage there.
Able to pick up 3. We're at 8 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. It's the 3C TV Live Chessmont Game of the Week on ChessmontFootball.com. Man in motion, handoff goes to Crescenzo. Ball comes out.
Looks like Neshaminy has it.
Still scary if you're a Redskin fan. It is a first down. It's going to be first and goal from the 5-yard line.
Ball's just outside the 5-yard line, first and goal.
The Redskins were just down this part of the field their last drive as they were unable to score. The clock keeps on ticking. 7:45 to go in the game. Shotgun formation. Flag before the play. I want to say it's a legal procedure on Neshaminy. I know they call it's offsides actually on the Whippets. Not doing themselves any favors. This has been the fewest points thus far, barring a score here that Downtown West defense has given up. But offensively, only able to put up 14 points tonight. I formation. Just running that clock down. Crescenzo with the carry. Keeps his legs going. He's going to go in for the touchdown. 3-yard touchdown run, Mike Crescenzo, to make it a 3-score game. The West defense got to stop the last time the Redskins had the ball inside the 10, but tall order to stop a strong team like Neshaminy again. Downingtown mounted a great comeback the first game this season with about 8.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, where they put up 4 touchdowns. They're going to need another Herculean comeback to try and get the win tonight. As Neshaminy has to call a timeout. Despite the fact that it doesn't really feel like football weather as warm as it was today and as warm as it's going to be this weekend. It's that great time of the year, have high school football going, college football is in its second week, and now the NFL is back. Football, I love it, I know you love it. And you high school football fans that love it, you can follow us on Twitter at ChessmontFB. You can like us on 3C TV Live's Facebook page. And follow us on Instagram. As you can see right there, there's the Twitter handle at ChessmontFB. That's the 3CTV Live Chestmont Game of the Week on ChestmontFootball.com. We're live at Kottmeyer Stadium. Next week we'll be bringing you Westchester Ruston versus Unionville. Always a great matchup. McDonald looking to make it a 21-point game. His kick is up. It is good. Neshaminy takes the 35-14 lead. Well, to put it bluntly, if Downingtown West can't score a touchdown here, they're falling to 0-3.
Yes, this is a do-or-die drive here. They're going to have to probably do an onside kick even if they score because they're just down by too many points.
Again, talking about that Perkiomen game, they were able to get a touchdown and onside kick. They forced a turnover. They scored on a flea flicker. They came all the way back. They went for a 2-point conversion instead of an extra point that would have tied the game. The way their offenses look tonight, do you think they can pull off a comeback like that?
Well, I can tell you one thing you have to do is what you're talking about. They're going to have to open it up. You can't just run the ball in the middle of the line because you're only going to get 5 yards. And that Neshaminy would love that. So they're going to need to run the football. They're going to need to pass the football.
Downingtown West took a few more chances down the field last game. We mentioned the name only once tonight, Braden Williams. He has some big playability. I'm not sure if they're just not trusting Geyser's arm enough for throwing it too far down the field. Last week they were able to hit McNulty on a couple of 10 to 15 yard passing plays, and that's going to end up being a touchback. So the Whippets are going to start this drive on their own 20, trailing by 21. Chester County Transmission is Chester County's auto repair pros for all your auto needs. They're family owned, and Chester County Transmissions pledges to all their customers that we will repair your transmission using the most cost-effective repair methods available. It's not hard to see why they've been trusted since 1980. They're located at 2343 East Lincoln Highway in Coatesville and can be reached at 610-384-2879, or you can go to ChesterCountyTransmissions.com to get a repair quote 24/7. And Geyser is brought down in the backfield, not the way you want to start a do-or-die drive. Just to finish up on Chester County Transmission, again, you can go to ChesterCountyTransmissions.com, get a repair code 24/7. Chester County Transmission for all your auto repair needs.
That was Giovanni Figueroa who got the sack there on that number 68. Obviously, they knew they were going to pass, too.
If I knew opera well enough, I would make a Figaro reference. I want to say Merchant of Venice, but I don't even think that's Barber of Seville. Barber of Seville, there we go. Oh, and maybe that's why they haven't been throwing the ball too far down the field there. Is that pass intended for Cole Zaff, but deflected? No chance of that pass being completed.
None.
Now I want to know if I'm right. I want to say that was the Barber of Seville.
I'm not sure. My wife would certainly know.
I want to say
your mother should probably know.
I want to say in the Little Rascals movie, Alfalfa was saying, "I'm the Barber of Seville, Figaro, Figaro, Figaro." And this is what happens when you have a 3-score ball game, is you start talking about random stuff. Let's get back to the football action, shall we? 3rd and 15 on their own 15. Downingtown West completes the screen pass to Costello. There's some of that cutback ability, some of the juicy ability, but the ball comes out. He does one good thing just to have the fumble. As he has his hands on his head. The ball goes back to the Redskins.
And guess who recovered the fumble?
Who would that be?
Zach Treadway.
We saw last week there was one key player for Wayne Valley. This week there's been a key player for Neshaminy, Zach Treadway. I am confident in saying at this point of the game, he's your player of the game.
And he's also number 1.
You know what? They're saying he did not recover. They're saying it's Downingtown football.
What they probably said is that he was down by contact before the ball came out. So that's my guess.
Just the way he was reacting, you thought it was a fumble.
Right. But that's probably what happened.
Guess he didn't know they ruled him down yet before he was beating himself up.
Downingtown,
That's a
little bit of
blatant
life.
hold. No matter what happens, that's a hold. Big hit,
Yeah,
but obvious holding play. That play's coming back. The ref threw the flag as soon as it happened. Unfortunate to have to take a big hit on a play that's not going to matter, but obvious hold. The offensive lineman wrapped his arms around the defensive player, just slammed him to the ground. He basically tackled him. That was a nice play, but in part it happened because the pass rush wasn't there because of the hold. Unfortunate for the Whippets, as they look to go 0-3 for the first time in a while. 4th and 19, ball on their own 11. And that pass is intercepted by Jacob Gordon. He's still going, tackled at the 16. The intended receiver on that play was not even looking for that ball.
Not yet, anyway. It was Colzaft they were looking at. The ball was thrown early, and the connection wasn't there. The defensive back just cut right in front and he made an easy interception.
The scoreboard may say 4:59, but left to go. But this game is definitively over. I've seen some strange endings of game in my 30 years of watching football, and I feel it's safe to say that barring an act of God or Neshaminy throwing this game, this ball game is going to be over.
Costello's a pretty good running back, I tell you. You get a hold. It seems that it's hard for them to get a hold of him. He just is kind of slippery.
Yeah, Crescenzo as a backup has had a nice quarter.
Yeah.
Neshaminy's keeping their foot on the gas pedal. They're not just going to say, oh, you know what, we're up by 3 scores. Let's just take a knee. No, they know that there is some small chance of the Whippets coming back. The Downingtown West defense tonight, I did see some better play. They still struggled on getting off the field on 3rd down. The offense was the disappointment tonight. Crescenzo with the carry again. As we see some of the Downingtown fans exiting the stands. 1st and goal from the 5, 4 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. It's the 3C TV Live Chessmont Game of the Week at Kottmeyer Stadium. What makes it worse for the Whippets being 0-3 after this game, they were all home games. So now you got to go on the road. You're struggling. There's a timeout on the field. I want to take this time to tell you about our friends at Barnabas Westchester. That's right, Barnabas Westchester is a group that exists to help people that are involved in some sort of career transition, whether you're unemployed, underemployed, returning to the workplace after a long absence, or maybe just thinking about switching careers. They're here to help you. Barnabas Westchester meets in the community room of Providence Church, located at 430 Hannam Avenue in Westchester. They meet every Monday from 6:30 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. All are welcome to attend. For more information, go to barnabaswc.org or email info@barnabas.org. And for those of you watching the Chessmont Game of the Week on Chessmont Football, just a reminder, you can go to 3ctvlive.com and you can donate, continue to help us put on these great broadcasts. Or if you're a business looking to advertise, you can call 610-306-9492. Again, that website, 3ctvlive.com, or call 610-306-9492. First and goal from the 5. 3:48 to go in the 4th quarter. You think Crescenzo's going to get the carry again?
Probably.
And he does carry it up the middle, 5-yard touchdown run. Mike Crescenzo, his, I want to say his 2nd touchdown run?
It's the 2nd touchdown of the 4th quarter.
Then you have a good back like Dogbud go down, and the backup scores 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, they're a very talented team.
And as a proud Downingtown West alum, it pains me to see the team struggling like this. They came into the season with high hopes as the extra point is good. It's 42-14. They knew that they were going to be playing 3 tough opponents, so there was a possibility of falling to 0-3, but still, they got to be disappointed. You go into every game expecting to win. Coach Milano even said everyone in the area was probably predicting the Neshaminy to be victorious, but 42-14 is a little bit bigger of a blowout than we anticipated.
Well, they almost came back from 42-14 in the first game, but I think they had a little bit more time.
Yeah, they had about 8 minutes and I want to say 19 seconds thereabout. If you are Coach Milano, do you start putting your backups in knowing that you have more games coming up, or do you keep your starters in just to keep working on stuff?
Yeah, it's a tough question. We'll have to see what he decides to do. At this point, he's probably just looking for good execution on offense. Try to salvage something out of the game.
Yeah, you look for teaching points, which they have a lot of, but you also want to look for positives. You want to point out good things that your team has done. But it's been a struggle tonight for the Whippets. McDonald kicks it all the way to the Downingtown 4. Zaff with the return. Just fighting for extra yards. They're finally going to blow his forward progress as being stopped. So the Whippets are going to start 1st and 10 on their own 25. Again, we said it's a football weekend, but also you can listen to some great live music at Beaver Creek Tavern. That's right, Beaver Creek Tavern has live bands on Saturday nights. They also have the best burgers in Chester County. The delicious bison burger. They got vegetarian options, gluten-free options available as well. Book your own event going on there. We'll continue after this play. Just too far over the outstretched hands of Matt McNulty. Not a terrible throw, just unable to connect. To finish on Beaver Creek Tavern, located at 1350 Bondsville Road. Go get yourself a good burger, listen to some good music. Go see Stu, he'll take good care of you. Second and 10 from their own 25. Man in motion's Costello. Skyzer's tripped up in the backfield.
Yeah, again, that's 68. That's your Figaro. Makes the sack again.
Giovanni Figaro. It's been a force in this quarter. As the Whippets, as we said, just kind of looking for some positive plays to take out of this game. This drive is not going their way. Score update for you. Westchester and Henderson leads Owen J. Roberts 28-0. So just like Neshaminy, they're going to go to 3-0. Downingtown West going to fall to 0-3. Neshaminy calls a timeout. 2:55 to go in the fourth quarter here at Kampmeyer Stadium. I'm really surprised we did not see players going down with cramping. It was really hot before the game. We were talking with some of the Downingtown press box members about how we were, kind of surprised this game was going to take place because of how hot it was. The game we saw 2 weeks ago at Ruston, which was just as hot. We saw several players going down with cramps, but I've not seen a single player cramping up all night.
Right, I'm not too sure what Dogba's injury was, but obviously it hasn't been a big problem tonight, which is good.
And if you're a Redskin fan, didn't really see much of a downgrade at running back. That screen pass is incomplete, intended for Riddick, and at this point you're just going to see the Whippets punt the ball as they're They're down 42-14. There's no point in going for this 4th and long and giving the Redskins great field position again.
Right, I think Neshaminy's just going to get the ball and run out the clock now.
There's no point for the Whippets really to call timeouts unless Coach Milano wants to work on more in-game defensive plays. And we want to thank Mike Dunn for giving us those Henderson score updates. So the Redskins are going to take over on their own. As they're discussing the spot, as that was touched by a Whippet player at about the 40-yard line, and then it was jumped on by a Redskin player. So you're not allowed to just bat the ball forward like that. So now they're moving the spot up to the 42, actually.
It's probably where he initially touched it.
Seemed about right. I was going to actually call that spot into question, but as Unionville is going to get a victory tonight as well.
And they play Ruston next week,
which we'll have on the Chestmont Game of the Week on ChestmontFootball.com. It's a gain of 3.
Ryan O'Connor gets a chance to run the ball.
Yep, there's so many different, so many players on a high school team that you have guys that, 4th, 5th string running backs, so you want to give everybody time. Downingtown West actually does call the timeout. Coach Milano wants to give his players some looks at some plays, give some people some playing time. Practicing is nice, but it's just better for you to, play another team to work on some things.
That's exactly what he's doing. He's bringing a whole bunch of guys in and giving them instructions.
We want to thank all our sponsors tonight. We have the D'Ambrosio Auto Group, Miller's Insurance, Chester County Transmission, Barnabas of Westchester, and Beaver Creek Tavern. And if you want to advertise, you can contact 3CTV Live at 610-306-9492 or go to 3ctvlive.com. You can also donate on 3ctvlive.com. You can follow us on Twitter at ChestmontFB. Also like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram under 3CTV Live. So at 3ctvlive.com, we'll take you there. Just because we switched our football broadcast to Chestmont football doesn't mean we don't still have a lot of great things, great events on 3ctvlive.com. I want to say this is the first time we've done a Neshaminy game. Obviously, Wayne Valley was the first time we've seen them. Nice tackle there on the play by the Whippets. That tackle was made by Jesse Cook. And then, of course, Garnet Valley, I want to say that was the first time we've seen them in a game. So we've had 3 teams making their first appearances on Chestmont Game of the Week. But next week, it's 2 teams that know each other rather well, Unionville and Ruston, who are usually the 2 teams competing to win that side of the Chestmont Conference. But Great Valley is really a force to be reckoned with. This year, former Downingtown quarterback Dan Ellis is their coach. Handoff up the middle. And with that first down, another 3rd down conversion by Neshaminy. Neshaminy can go ahead and just go into victory formation if they want to.
Yes, they can. They should be able to run out the clock.
Which I honestly feel like they should, just as far as you don't want to get anybody injured on a unnecessary play, but also just a sportsmanship issue. You're up 28. You don't really need to do anything else.
Right.
But they're in the shotgun. Now they're still running plays. It's a broken play.
It's just a broken play, yeah.
That's Brody McAndrew, the quarterback that's in the game now for the Redskins, he's only in 9th grade. So maybe the reason they didn't take a knee is just because they just want to get him some action. Their starting quarterback, Mason Jones, was a 3-year starter. So once he's a senior, once he graduates, McAndrew is going to look to take over the starting job. But he's actually injured right now, so we'll be right back after this word from the D'Ambrosio Auto Group. We're actually not going to send it to our friends from the D'Ambrosio Auto Group, but it looks like McAndrew is okay. And you're watching this game on 3CTVLive.com. 52.2 seconds ago in the fourth quarter. The backup quarterback has just gotten hurt for Neshaminy, but it's about the only thing that's gone wrong for the Redskins tonight. Is now in at quarterback. It's Billy Clark, the junior. He'll also be competing for the starting job next year once Jones graduates. It is a handoff. The carry goes to Ryan O'Connor. Again, I'm surprised they're not taking a knee, but I guess they're just wanting to give these backup quarterbacks some actual game time, even though they're just handing the ball off.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're trying to give the guys that don't play that much a little bit of action.
20 seconds to go in the game, and that's going to do it. They're not going to run another play. The Downingtown West Whippets are going to fall to 0-3. The Neshaminy Redskins are going to go to 3-0. There's 8 seconds to go, 5 seconds. And that is going to do it here at Koppmeyer Stadium. It's the Neshaminy Redskins 42. The Downingtown West Whippets 14. And coming up after they do the handshake after the game, which I always love, we're going to have an interview with Coach Steve Wilmot, the victorious coach from Neshaminy. I'm sure he's going to have a lot of positive things to say about his team's performance tonight. Carl, your final thoughts on what we saw here tonight?
Well, Neshaminy, certainly the better football team tonight. They are a very talented group. Downingtown West is still, I guess it's they're playing some really good football teams, and their defense has not been able to get it done so far this year, giving up too many points. So, and their offense, unfortunately, again, playing a better team, didn't score enough either.
Yeah, the offense was able to put up a lot of points the first 2 weeks, but they gave up 41 in the first game, 42 the first game, 34 the second game, but they were able to score 41 and 31 tonight. Just 14 points against a team like Neshaminy. That's not going to get it done. Okay, we got a post-game interview coming up with Coach Wilmot after he talks to his players. Next week we got Ruston versus Unionville for you. Always a great matchup. Saw Ruston the first game. We were kind of surprised that Ty Pringle was held under wraps, and then they lost to Henderson. But hey, Henderson's 3-0 now. They've been very impressive. It's been an interesting Chestmont national division thus far. Chestmont American. Again, we'll see Unionville and Ruston next week. You know what else was impressive was the great support by the Neshaminy fans. Those stands were filled. Sometimes we see, 20, 30 fans over there. Their section was pretty packed.
Yeah, it certainly was. And they made a lot of noise, especially on that one play when Mason threw down the sideline and made that great play. And that was the play of the game as far as the most exciting play. I mean, obviously Treadway was the star of the game.
Yeah, we did give him credit for a fumble recovery that didn't actually happen, but that's about the only thing he didn't do. We said he was their Gronkowski. He was the big receiver, 6'4", You could just throw the ball up to him. He wasn't able to pull down that one ball in the end zone that led to a turnover of downs, but he made several big plays tonight, and he's part of the reason why Neshaminy was able to win. There's obviously a lot of reasons why they were able to get the victory. They won 42-14. We're going to get ready to take you to a interview with the victorious coach, Coach Wilmot. So we're going to send it down, get ready to send it down to Alan Foster and Sierra Horsey.
This is Sierra Horsey here on the Kottmeyer Stadium field with Alan Foster and
Steve Wilmot
of the Neshaminy Redskins. Coach, what significance does tonight's win hold for your team?
Well, going into the year, we circled our 3 non-league games is crucial for us. To tell you the truth, being 3-0, with the schedule that we had with Roman Catholic and Penn Ridge and Downingtown West being a great program that it is, I'm happy to be 3-0, but, our guys still have a lot of room for improvement.
So specifically, in your mind, what players stood out tonight with their performance?
As usual, Will Dogba with a lot of, he's our running back with a lot of gutsy runs. Zach Treadway, he was out of the game last week with a concussion, came back, and he made that sensational catch down there in the end zone. I'm definitely happy to have him back. And then, a lot of times I just have to kind of like watch the film because you get so caught up in the game. But Will Dogba and Zach Treadway really kind of stuck out in my mind.
Coach, I heard you talking to your players. What do you think you can do better next week?
Our defense. I mean, we knew our defense is a work in progress. We graduated all 4 of our linebackers from last year. We knew it was going to take some time to get them up to speed. They just need to keep going. They can't be satisfied that they're 3-0 because, you saw Downingtown West rush the ball pretty well tonight.
All right. This was Alan Foster, 3C TV Live. Thank you, Coach, for your time. Many success for you in the season.
Do I get to shake your hand too?
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Coach. All right. This is Alan Foster, 3C TV Live. I am with the beautiful Sierra. And what do you think about the game tonight?
I thought it was a pretty rough game for the Whippets, but hey, it was a good game for the Redskins. So you win some, you lose some.
Don't forget to watch us, chessmontfootball.com. This is Alan Foster reporting to you, 3C TV Live.